Welcome to the beautiful Boulder City Library. Niki and Matty invited you here to not only prove that, yes, there is grass in the desert, but also to celebrate this quaint little town where their love has blossomed over the last 2 years. And as you can see in front of you, books, lots of books. Before we begin, Nicole and Matt would like to recognize their parents on this occasion. They offer their profound gratitude for all the love and care their parents have shown them in raising them. Parents, the unconditional gifts of love and support that you have continually offered has inspired them to become who they are today, and they thank you from the bottom of their hearts. Without you, this day would not be possible. They also want to thank you for passing down your witty humor and your dashing good looks. Nicole and Matt would also like to thank family and friends for making the long journey here, for some even from New York. They are very excited to celebrate with you. They do want to warn you, Boulder City cops can be a bit harsh, so be careful on your way home. Last but not least, Niki and Matty would like to thank John and Emily for their help in forming the most successful We Do Everything But Read Books book club. Even Get Married book club. All of us here today have our own love stories. Some are short, others long. Some are yet unwritten, while others are just getting to the good part. Today, we are here to help the bride and groom write their best chapter yet. And I think I speak for everyone when I say I couldn't be more excited. For Matty and Niki, their love story began appropriately in a contemporary lit course. They formed a book club with Emily and John for everything but reading books. One night after a wild 90s dance party in Niki's living room with Niki's cousin Brenda, Matty worked up the courage to kiss Niki while Brenda the homie was taking a shower. Thank you, Brenda. This kiss led to many Ginger adventures, like showing up to a naked jam session on a Tahoe beach, a haunted B&B in Carson City where every time they said ghost, the lights flickered, and almost losing Niki's engagement ring on a wild jet ski ride. And that leads us to the present moment, a time to pause, look back, and smile at all the chapters that brought them here, and a time to look ahead at all the chapters that are still to be written. I'm here, we're all here, because we want those moments for you. We're here to hope with you, to support you, to be proud of you, and to remind you that love doesn't stop at happily ever after like the movies. Love is the experience of continually writing your story. It's not one moment, not even this moment. It's every moment. Big ones like saying your first I love yous to each other on Mount Charleston, getting engaged on April Fool's Day, who thought that was a good idea, and putting together IKEA furniture in their new Boulder City home. But mostly it's a million little ones that come in between the big moments, like binge watching and shamelessly crying to This Is Us, great show, pulling out weeds, playing cards, getting a big hug when you come home from work. These everyday moments fuse together into one big, beautiful experience. And even though this experience is so incredible, words often fail us when we try to explain it. Sometimes I stumble over my words when I'm trying to explain it. That's just the way it is with love. It's meant to be felt, not described. But we're going to try anyways. Trying to describe love is one of our favorite pastimes. And even though we describe love in different ways, and even though love can look different from one person to the next, we all know it when we see it. And we see it here. So today, we have some words about love coming from some of the beloved main characters of Niki and Matty's love story. The first character to read is Abby, Nicole's lifelong partner in crime, the Thelma to her Louise, the Laverne to her Shirley. Abby's reading comes to us from author Tom Robbins, and is a book entitled Still Life with Woodpecker, which, interestingly enough, is about two redheads in love.
Love is the ultimate outlaw. It just won't adhere to any rules. The most any of us can do is to sign on as its accomplice. Instead of vowing to honor and obey, maybe we should swear to aid and abet. That would mean that security is out of the question. The words make and stay become inappropriate. My love for you has no strings attached. I love you for free.
Our second reading comes from the best-selling book of all time, the Bible. Matty and Nicole would like to invite Brenda the homie up for this reading, as without her, Matty may have never had his chance to work his magic on Niki.
If I speak in the tongues of men or of angels, but do not have love, I am only a resounding gong or a clanging cymbal. If I have the gift of prophecy and can fathom all mysteries and all knowledge, and if I have a faith that can move mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing. If I give all I possess to the poor and give over my body to hardship, that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing. Love is patient, love is kind. It does not envy, it does not boast, it is not proud. It does not dishonor others, it is not self-seeking, it is not easily angered, it keeps no record of wrongs. Love does not delight in evil, but rejoices with the truth. It always protects, always trusts, always hopes, always perseveres. Love never fails.
Music is another way that we attempt to describe love. It's also one of the most important things in the world to me. My story takes place in San Diego. Matt and I were there to see a concert of Frightened Rabbit, a great Scottish band, if you've never heard them. We were outside on the curb waiting to get in when Matt pulled up a Sublime video on YouTube. And I looked over his shoulder and I asked him, "What is that?" And he looked at me and he said, "Well, I've kind of got a girlfriend who sends me music." And I knew right then and there that I would like Niki. I didn't know how much I would like Niki though. She's smart, she's dedicated to her craft of teaching, and she has the humor to tolerate the rest of the listens, which is much necessary. On the other hand, I've also never seen Matt happier in his whole life. After the concert, we drove straight home from San Diego through the night to Las Vegas, and we listened to the Lumineers the entire way. And every time a certain song came on, he was grinning like an idiot. Oh, Ophelia, you've been on my mind, girl, since the flood. Oh, Ophelia, heaven help a fool who falls in love. Matty and Niki, you fell in love by chance, but today you're here by choice. You both are choosing each other. You've each chosen to be with someone who enhances you, who challenges you, who makes you laugh until peeing your pants is a distinct possibility, and makes every day a new adventure. Each day you will make the same choice, again and again. Some days the choice will be easy. Some days it will be more difficult than you wish to admit, but every day the choice will be worth it. You're about to make promises to each other that you intend to keep. You're going to vow to take care of each other, to stand up for one another, and create happiness together. There's a simple premise to each of these promises. You're vowing to be there. You're teaming up and saying to the other, I'll be the Scarlet to your Red, the Rochester to your Jane Eyre, the Hermione to your Ron, shout out to the fellow gingers in love, and the Romeo to your Juliet, minus the suicide and death and all that. Nicole and Matt, please join hands. Will you, Nicole, keep Matt as your favorite person? To laugh with him, go on adventures with him, support him through life's tough moments, be proud of him, grow old with him, and find new reasons to love him every day? Will you, Matt, keep Nicole as your favorite person? To laugh with her, go on adventures with her, support her through life's tough moments, be proud of her, grow old with her, and find new reasons to love her every day? Will you bring out the best in one another, share your happiest moments together, dream together, and love each other absolutely, in this world and the next? Do you promise to choose each other every day, to faithfully love each other in word and deed? Do you promise to recognize one another as equals, and support one another in your goals and wishes for the future? Do you promise to always share your thoughts, feelings, and concerns with the other, and be open and honest at all times? Do you promise to come hell or high water, depression or recession, tracker jack or zombie apocalypse, federal indictment or tabloid scandal, that you're in this together no matter what? Matt, do you take Nicole to be your wife? Nicole, do you take Matt to be your husband?
Hell yeah!
Before Matt and Nicole exchange rings, our final reading today will be read by yet another fellow ginger, Nicole's sister and fellow chai tea lover, Tatiana. Tatiana's reading comes from Richard Bach's A Bridge Across Forever. A shout out to Gia for lending Nicole this book, which she'll return after it serves its time as a wedding decoration.
A soulmate is someone who has locks that fit our keys and keys to fit our locks. When we feel safe enough to open the locks, our truest selves step out and we can be completely and honestly who we are. We can be loved for who we are, not for who we're pretending to be. Each unveils the best part of the other. No matter what else goes wrong around us, with that one person, we're safe in our own paradise. Our soulmate is someone who shares our deepest longings, our sense of direction. When we're two balloons and together our direction is up, chances are we found the right person. Our soulmate is the one who makes life come to life.
So the reason I made Tatiana do that reading is because a long time ago, she gave me this. And she said, this was for the person that's perfect for you. And I've had this for many, many years. And I have saved it for the perfect person at the perfect moment. So I would like to present this key to you, to my heart and to our future.
Nicole and Matt, it is time to present your rings.
It's not fair that I go first.
I can go first.
No, but then I'm not going to be able to follow yours. Matt, I am filled with such incredible joy to place this ring upon the hand that I love so much. The hand that gets crushed by mine whenever we watch something scary or cringy. My crazy ex-girlfriend. The hand that scratches my head before I fall asleep, that massages my left foot every morning because it hurts like hell from all my years of wearing thrift store cowboy boots. That hides secret love notes around our house, that saves me from washing the dishes, that makes the best damn chicken parmesan, that steadies me when we're on a turbulent flight, and that plucks flowers and puts them in my hair. But it doesn't stop there. I'm so excited to love this hand more and more with each new chapter, like when it eventually holds our ginger baby that everyone can't wait for. He'll probably be blonde. This very hand that will continue to hold mine during tragedy and celebration, in sickness and in health. This hand that will wrinkle, albeit much slower than mine. That will hold our nieces and nephews, children and grandchildren, and that will sweetly caress mine to the end of our days. Matt, when we began dating, one of the first questions I asked you was what 3 things you hope to accomplish in this lifetime. And you said you want to find someone to love and grow old with, to create a cozy home whose door, well, it's a lime green door, is always open to friends and family, and to tend a garden. May this ring serve as a symbol of my unwavering commitment to being your partner in achieving all those goals and more. May this ring also serve as a daily reminder that my love for you is everlasting, bright, and indestructible. Matthew Antone Wilson, with this ring, I thee wed, and I couldn't be one ounce happier. I love you.
Alrighty. Niki, since I've met you, life has felt different. I feel like I'm the main character of my favorite book I've ever read. You have helped guide and sculpt me into the man I've always wanted to be. One I'm proud to be. I vow to you all the normal things, like staying faithful, taking care of you, being there for you always. Those are compulsions, things I could not break. More importantly, I vow to make your life an adventure, better than any story before. To make the smallest detail vibrant and grand. To show you at every opportunity that I love you more than anyone has ever loved another. Because this is how you make me feel. Every moment of every day.
All right. To symbolize their unity, Matt's Earl Grey and Niki's Lady Grey will now join to fill one mug. I think we can call that Lady Earl Grey now, so. Well, there you have it, folks. A unity for the stories. Are there any antagonists in the crowd who don't support this ginger union? Speak now or forever complain on Facebook. Well, if no one speaks up, then it is my honor to pronounce you husband and wife. You may now embark on your happily ever after with a kiss. This concludes today's ceremony. You are welcome to stay for photos, and the reception will begin in 30 minutes.
That's the school across the street. You'll want to follow someone because you have to go down the street and around. There's 4 schools together. And it's like a community center.
What do they mean when they say it's starting in 20 minutes?
Well, no. We set it up yesterday. They're just taking a picture here about it.
Congratulations, guys.
Hello, doing great, thank you. You're welcome.
That's a sweet I'm always on the bottom of Cogan Cole anyway.
Hi, Kristen. How are you?
How you doing? I know. That's good though, but yeah, me too. No, I thought actually the wedding was going to be either one. I was in the Air Force for 20
I don't know what to do. I'm just going to wipe it all away.
The next time.
Oh my God, that
Go through. It's okay.